essentially gambling with their finances. Here's how I know. Hello fellow traders, I'm Trader Tom with over a decade and a half of experience, as well as the founder of Simply Forex Trading Academy. I'm opening the doors to just 20 ambitious traders for my elite weekly masterclasses, where you get the chance to join an inner circle where ordinary traders turn into market experts. Dive deep into the art of price action trading across 4 intensive sessions. You'll emerge with ability to spot high probability trades, execute with confidence, and achieve consistent gains. Secure your spot immediately. Don't miss this exclusive opportunity to kickstart your journey. Can't wait to see you in class. Hello, afternoon, good morning, good evening. Hello traders, how are you? Hope you're all well. Welcome to the live stream. What's up? Guys, as you know, I'm with you for the next 40 minutes, all right? Because after 40 minutes, my throat packs up and I sound like Barry White. And nobody wants that. My wife definitely doesn't. So guys, with you for the next 40 minutes. We're going to look at a trade that I'm in and why I'm in it. And we're also going to take a look at the trade ideas from this morning, because we just haven't had a breakdown in structure yet with those pairs. All right, so we'll take a look at that. We've also got some news to be aware of. Yeah, so we had CPI earlier with the euro, and that was all as expected, although we did have a better than expected zoo economic sentiment. All right, but the news we're interested in is retail sales and core retail sales. All right, so at hour, we will play guess the news game. I know it's exciting. So yeah, that's what we'll do. You know, we'll look at the reaction on one of the US dollar pairs and we'll say the news was better than expected, worse than expected, or as expected. So yeah, we'll keep an eye on that, guys, when that comes out later. Before we look at a few things, a few of my trades, let's say hello to the people in the house. I don't know why I keep doing this today. I am very ghetto today. Father Sunglasses, how are you? Noor, how are you, mate? Addy Ali, hi all, hi Addy. Hamed, hi Hamed, how are you? So yeah, hope you're all having a good trading week, guys. Things have been a bit slow this week. Yeah, Monday especially was slow. Today a little bit slow as well. Travis Hawkins, where the devil have you been? I haven't seen your name for a while. How are you? Michael, how are you? Father Sunglasses has a question here. Okay, it's a good question. I'll answer that very shortly. And Coprod, happy days, mate. Good to be here again. So no surgeries for you today, Coprod. All right, and I've got a question already from Father Sunglasses, which I will answer in 2 minutes after we look at the charts. And also, guys, yeah, it's ask as many questions as you like. Yeah, pick my brain, ask me about anything you like to do with trading, guys. Yeah, don't be shy. Come say hello. Right, so the trade ideas from this morning were euro Canadian dollar sells and potentially euro pound sells, right? But what we've seen today, you know, is just not telling us to sell it, right? Quite frankly. So we was in this overnight price action and, you know, we're in this H1 uptrend. All right. So for me to start selling euro Canadian dollar, I am still looking for a break of this level. And as you can see, guys, yeah, this dotted line here is my alarm. And that's how I roll, yeah? You know, I'll set up my alarms. If they go off, I spring into action like a coiled cobra, yeah? And if they don't go off, I, you know, pick my nose or, you know, read a book, watch a series, whatever, right? So that's where we are with EuroCAD. No break of structure as yet. And the same with Euro Pound. Yeah, in fact, the Euro is getting strength, right? You know, look at that move away from that level. Okay, so again, we were looking for sales with euro pound. This is the H1 chart. And again, you know, very similar to euro CAD, right? And this level keeps holding, right? This is a good support level. You know, and looking at this candle, does price want to go further? Okay, maybe. So again, my alarm is just below that break of structure. If it comes into effect, we'll start selling. And I just posted this trade idea as well, guys, right? On the VIP Trading Academy. So let me explain this trade, right? So we are at a weekly support level. Okay, so obviously we could potentially look for buys from here. Okay, at this level, we had a very bullish, well, not very bullish, but you know, bullish daily candle, right? That is, you know, we got a doji, which let's look at this in a little bit more detail. So this is reading candles, guys, right? So sellers are tearing down, right? Sellers are like, right, we're selling this. Sellers start to slow here, right? But we get another push down. That's mainly because of some of the Euro elections, right? And we can see this level, there were buyers. And now look at this doji, okay? So this whole area as a collection of candles tells me that sellers are slowing down. And it's obvious why they're slowing down. They're hitting a key resistance level. Now, slowers, don't know what they are. Sellers are slowing down. Not easy to say after 3 liters of vodka. Okay. And now we've got this very bullish push off this level. Right? So weekly resistance level, bullish daily candle. Okay. If we drop down to the H4, we are clearly in a H4 uptrend, right? We were in a downtrend, bang, uptrend. Okay. So we're in an uptrend. And also look at this very bullish wick. This wick is bigger than the body of the candle. All right, so that is a buying candle. So we are against daily trend, which is why I have quite a conservative target here. But I expect the remaining 20% of my trade to potentially come up to this level. Yeah, there's an area of resistance here. Okay. Another thing I like about this trade is the fib. Okay. So we go from the lows on the H4, yeah, to the highs. So basically you're trading the last push up. So if we get a nice push up and we break these highs, we break structure, you know, a retrace into this 0.5, 0.618 area is a nice area for buys. Okay, so those are the reasons I am in Euro Aussie dollar right now. And I've got a target of 6.218. Okay, so we're not far away. We'll see how this goes. So there you go, guys. Those are all my trades that's the trade I'm in, and the others we haven't had a breakdown. Not a mental breakdown, a structure breakdown. But trading, who knows? You could have a mental breakdown. Right, we've got a question here from Father Sunglasses. Question, how do you stay so positive? So once you've been trading for a while, right, you know, then you come to the realization that you are going to have spells where you can do no wrong, right? You're like, you know, 8 good trades on the bounce, you're a genius, right? But you also need to know the opposite is going to happen, right? You're going to have a period where you have 8 losing trades on the bounce, right? And the idea is to not change anything, you know, not, which is difficult as well, because you want to tweak, right? You do. But the idea is that I know over time my edge will play out. So what's the point in getting, you know, angry or cross about unsuccessful trades? There's no point. Yeah. You know, I refuse to let trading creep into my, you know, to dictate my mood, really. You know, so obviously I'm not a machine. Like, sometimes a series of bad trades is going to affect you, right? It's going to creep in, but how long you let that linger is up to you. And there's no point dwelling on a bad trade or a bad situation. It's gone. There's not much you can do about it. You know, crack on with the next opportunity. Stay positive, right? In anything you do. Yeah. If you become negative and let things get on top of you, it will spiral negatively, right? If you just sort of dust yourself off, get on with it, you know, good things will happen, right? And yeah, and life's too bloody short. So yeah, be positive. Right. Okay, all right, good cop, Rod. You've got some time. Michael Forbes, what do you think of trade bots? So I've traded, you know, trading bots, EAs, whatever you want to call them, algos. I've traded them before, right? It was just, I guess, part of my course of learning about trading, etc., right? And for me, they still need a large amount of management. Okay, so that, you know, this idea where you just set up your robot and it makes money while you're abed isn't true. Like, you're going to have trades that experience drawdown or whatever, and you still need to manage that drawdown. At least the trading bots that I've used. Yeah, what do I think of them? I mean, they weren't for me, right? You know, they took trades and left you in a bad situation, if you like. You know, sometimes I woke up and thought, why is the robot buying at that level? What the hell is going on? And then I had to, you know, perhaps hedge my way out of that trade. So yeah, I mean, I'm not against them. They're just not for me. And anyone who says they got the, you know, this robot that makes, you know, it just keeps making money, you know, I'm yet to see one that, you know, actually does that. But, you know, the idea of them is good, right? You lay in bed, not all day, but, you know, when you sleep or when you go to work, your robot makes you money. But yeah, they will also need managing. Brett, how are you? Adi Ali, what is your projection of the upcoming news today? Adi Ali, this is a coin. Heads. Who knows, right? Nobody knows what the outcome of that news is going to be, right? No one. All we will do is let the news come out and we will react accordingly if we get a setup, right? Simple as that. You can't predict how price is going to react to the news. Yeah, you just can't, right? So yeah, we wait for the news to come out and then we trade, unless you trade our news straddle. And I've mentioned on it here a few times, but in our VIP Trading Academy, we have test driven, I think that's the correct verb 3. We've test driven the news straddle, and it works really well with NFPs. All right, so if you're interested in finding out more, come join our VIP Trading Academy. What else have we got here? CJ, afternoon, mate. I'm in Euro US dollar sells, waiting for the news now. Okay, I hear you with Euro US dollar sells. Let's take a quick look. Yeah, I hear you with this, because it's at a nice level, right? It really is. Yeah, we're at a nice retrace level on the H4 at the moving average 20. We've even broken below this grey zone. Yeah, so I hear you. It's just this news coming out, and Euro US dollar is a trade that I was looking at. Also like Aussie dollar US dollar sells. Let's have a look at, so H4 is looking good, CJ, right? But obviously the news could have an impact on this, so we must be wary of that. If we look at the H1, this is also breaking down. Yeah, it is. I don't like the fact that all of these wicks keep closing back in on each other, right? This suggests price is going to do this potentially, then it does that, right? But obviously news dependent, right? But I would say H1 is breaking down. All right, and this is where we are so far. So CJ, yeah, like Euro US dollar sell ideas, just the news coming out. Also, if you look at the day chart, the only thing here is the daily candle, right? The level's great, H4 trend is great, H1 structure breakdown is great. This daily candle isn't. Yeah, that is quite a bullish daily candle. But look, that's not to say you could get a bearish candle that ends up looking like that, right? But again, I would say it's a little bit news dependent. So we'll take a look what happens to Euro US dollar during the news. But no, like the idea, CJ. Guys, before I take, there's a few more good questions. Guys, before I do, if you enjoy the analysis, enjoy the live stream, then please subscribe to the channel. Everyone, please smash the notification button so you receive an alert. And if everyone could please smash the like button, it really helps support the channel and the vid and keeps the mental editor happy. While you do that, guys, I'm going to have a quick drink. Right, we've got another question here. Afternoon, Skelts. How are you, mate? Father Sunglasses, will AI eventually take over trading? To be honest with you, Father Sunglasses, I don't know enough about AI. Yeah, I just don't have an informed opinion on it. So I can't really comment, but things you hear about AI, and it'll make people redundant. We won't need people. AI will do everything. Yeah, I'm dubious how it will affect trading. Yeah, how good can it be? We shall see, right? If AI was that good, surely there is already an AI. Prior to now, AI is not really a new thing. Yeah, that some AI is just killing it on the charts, right? You would have heard of something, yeah, if it was. If not, the people who are in charge of AI, why haven't you done that? Yeah, so yeah, there you go. There's my opinion. Yeah, don't know enough about AI. I know it can draw a better painting than me. Paint a better painting than me. NF Straddle, baby. Woohoo! Thoughts on Euro New Zealand dollar. All right, let's have a look at Euro New Zealand dollar. Let's have a look at the weekly chart. So let's do this little bad boy together. All right. Okay, let's do this one together. We haven't done this for a while, guys. So all get involved, all play along. Okay, and we will do this one. The news hasn't come out yet, has it? No. Why is EuroCAD? Okay, is that Euro News or CAD? I'm just trying to work out what this is. Is this CAD strength, Euro weakness? We're getting some CAD strength in the market. Yeah, that's not really yen weak. It's not really Euro weakness. All right, none of the others are really So we're getting some Canadian dollar strength in the market, guys. I'm just checking. There was no Canadian dollar news. So in 40 minutes, we could well have a trade on euro Canadian dollar. Yeah. And it's Canadian dollar strength that we're seeing. Let's have a look at New Zealand CAD. Yeah. Okay. So back to euro Canadian dollar. Yeah, my alarm just went off, guys, because it potentially will be breaking this level. Now, I will wait for the H1 candle to finish forming. Yeah, if it finishes forming like this, then I will happily start selling. Yeah, from here, stop above here, look to take price lower. Okay, however, yeah, if you end up getting a candle and a wick that looks something like this, yeah, with a big, but not even just a small wick, then we still, excuse me, then we still haven't had a break. Okay, so we'll definitely keep an eye on euro CAD at this level. This will be a sell idea if it breaks. Let's have a quick look at euro pound. Yeah, it's not euro weakness, it's CAD strength. All right, so we'll keep an eye on that, guys. And where were we? We were going to look at euro New Zealand dollar. Right, let's take a look at that. So let's do this one together. Right, so everyone get involved. Don't be shy. There's no such thing as a wrong answer. It's just your opinion on the charts, right? And that's what we want to know, and that's what we want to understand, right? So everyone, euro New Zealand dollar, weekly chart. Would you buy, sell, or stay out of the market? So everyone get involved. I'll take a look at all these other questions in a minute, guys. But first, let's look at this euro New Zealand dollar trade. Excuse me. So yeah, all leave your answer. Weekly chart, euro New Zealand in the live chat. Would you buy, sell, or stay out of the market? Everyone, leave your answer. Okay, here we go. Michael, stay out. Brett, buy at nice support. Okay. Father Sunglasses, stay out. Anyone else, guys? Don't be shy. Get involved. Leave your opinion. Yeah. I assume a lot of you guys are learning how to trade. So yeah, let's learn together. Shreyas, stay out. Daniel, stay out. Daniel, are you the West Ham fan or Arsenal fan? If I remember rightly. Coprod, probably stay out. Hamed would sell. Okay. All right, guys. So, okay. So we've got some answers. So that'll do for answers, guys. So predominantly everyone has said stay out. Right. We've got about 80% of people would stay out. Okay. Okay. Skelts would also stay out. And yeah, I would stay out of the weekly chart, right? Because this is clearly key support. Like, even if I showed you the monthly chart, right, this would be key support. Look at that, right? This level running through here, right? Clearly, and that's monthly, right? And then if we drop to the weekly, okay, yeah, we can see how important this support is. You know, and like I say, if I put this to the left, I could still link up, you know, all these lows in here, even this area here, right? So very important support level. Now, we're clearly in a downtrend, right? You do not need to be Warren Buffett to know that. But I do not want to sell into support. Okay, so for me, it's a stay out, right? Downtrend into support, you know, and look at the bullish reaction we're getting so far, right? I don't want to sell it. I don't want to buy it. Yeah, I don't want to buy it because we're in a downtrend. I don't want to sell it because we're at support. So through default, the answer is stay out. Okay. But let's carry this on. Let's now look at the day chart, right? So day chart, same question to everyone, get involved. Yeah, we're learning trading. What would you do? So this is the day chart now, same pair, Euro, New Zealand dollar. Would you buy, sell, or stay the hell out of the market? Okay, everyone, leave your question, leave your answer, sorry, not your question, and your question. I'm going to drink neat vodka while you do that. Okay, Daniel, yes, I remember, Arsenal fan. My brother's an Arsenal fan. We don't speak. I'm only joking. He's a good guy. Louis Esterhuizen, the famous golfer. I haven't seen you for a while. Right, so we've got stay out, stay out, stay out, stay out. Grant would sell. Hamed would stay out. Daniel would sell. Okay, so Bjorn would sell. Coprod would stay out. Okay, so the people have spoken. And guys, thanks for getting involved. Yeah, it makes it more enjoyable for me. But also you guys, right? Gaming on 12 would sell. So we have a split really between stay out and sell. So nobody's seeing a buying opportunity, right? Now, let's go back a day. Yeah, because this day hasn't finished forming. Now, if I was looking at Euro New Zealand dollar and I only looked at the day chart, right? This level right here is a nice level for sells, right? It is. Yeah. What was once support becomes resistance. Okay. Now, I really like the level, but this wick with this candle is not a big enough reaction for me to look for sells. Okay, it's just not, right? That's a bullish candle. The top wick is not big enough, really. And we're coming off of a weekly support level. So what we might find with Euro New Zealand dollar is we have a bit of a fight between weekly and daily. Yeah, we might find, we find ourselves in a bit of a range because we've got daily sellers and weekly buyers. We shall see. We'll come back to this pair, in a week's time or something. Now, if you do like this level, we need to see at least price breakdown. So for me, just to clarify, I would stay out because that is just not bearish enough. If, for example, today we got a nice big bearish candle that looked like that, right, which is quite possible, then that's a nice selling opportunity. Okay, but this candle is not. So for me, it's a stay out. And then if we go back to real time, yeah, you can see these buyers are still firmly in the market, right? Yeah, we're getting some push up off this weekly level. Will it stop here? Will it stop here? We don't know, right? So for me, it's a stay out. Yeah, but no one's buying it. Okay. So let's just go down another time frame now. So let's go down to the H4. Now, if you really like this level, yeah, this is that daily level that we spoke about, right? Now, even then, I would need to see a breakdown of structure. And H4 is firmly in an uptrend. Right, we've just had the news out, actually. Okay, so right. I'll do this very shortly. So let's have a look at Euro US dollar quickly. Okay, so we're getting Euro US dollar strength. I'll go back to that Euro New Zealand example in a minute, guys. Right, let's just take a quick look at the news. So, first impressions, US dollar weakness, right? Let's have a look at pound US dollar. Okay, yeah, US dollar weakness, New Zealand US dollar, US dollar weakness, right? So whatever we're seeing, Aussie, let's have a look at Aussie dollar, US dollar. Okay, so weakness here as well. Okay, so it's safe to say that yeah, the news was worse than expected, right? There you go, right? This one is quite a big miss and it's negative, yeah, and this one is a bit of a big miss as well. All right, so this negative news is putting some weakness into the US dollar, okay, which is not surprising. If we go back, if you look at any US dollar pair, that's what we're seeing, right? US dollar weakness. We'll come back to these pairs because I still like Euro US dollar and Aussie dollar US dollar for sales, but we'll come back to them. Let's go back to Euro New Zealand dollar now. Now, I was on the H4, right? Sorry to jump around, guys, but we just had to take a quick look at the news. So on the H4, we're in an uptrend. Nothing is telling you to sell that, even if you like this level, right? So, yeah, if anything, this is a continuation of trend. We have broken out of this area, okay? And then let's have a look at the H1, right? Do we get a breakdown of structure here? Does this low break? Not quite, right? So even if we like this level, you want to see a break of structure, right? This is just overnight, yeah, but we never get a break of this low through here, yeah, and then price continues up. Okay, so if you did want to sell this level, I would need to see a break of that level. I need to see a breakdown of structure, and the opposite has happened. So I wouldn't be interested in, you know, selling Euro New Zealand dollar today. So there you go. I hope that helps. A top-down approach, guys. I suggest you all do a top-down approach. Guys, we got some more questions here. Right, where are they? Okay, so guys, before I take the next question, if I could ask everyone just to listen to the following, right? If you haven't already joined our trading community of like-minded traders, then why not? Yeah, come join our free Discord channel, right? It's free. You just create a username, we let you in. Yeah, we're very nice like that. Also, guys, we have a VIP trading academy as part of the Discord as well. You could also join this. In there, you get access to my trade ideas, my trade signals, other expert traders sharing their signals. You get access to numerous tutorials, like literally lots, and you get direct access to me should you need help with anything to do with trading, guys. So come join the VIP Trading Academy. Also, right now, guys, above my head, the editor has told me we have 6 seats left for our beginner masterclass. And the beginner masterclass is basically that. We're going to look at price action. We're going to help you understand price action, how to read the charts, and give you the confidence to place a high probability trade. All right. So if you're interested in that, please check out the links in the live chat and the video description. That is a first come, first serve basis. And finally, guys, if you would like to show your support for the channel, then you can. You can become a Simply Forex YouTube member, and there's many, many perks for doing so. Right. Hamed, I was wondering why pound US dollar wasn't included in your top currency picks for today. Okay, let's take a look at that. All right, so let's have a look at the day chart. It wasn't included in my picks today purely because of this bullish candle, right? This suggests to me that price might want to push up before it comes back down. Okay, so that's really the only reason, because if we look at structure, right, we're in a downtrend. We're getting lower lows and these highs are holding. So price is, you know, coming down. Okay, so I would be looking for sells, you know, and we did have a nice big bearish candle the previous day, but this candle, yeah, suggests that price could potentially pop up further before we come down. All right, unless, you know, we get a big bearish candle that breaks these lows, okay, then I'd also be interested in selling that as well. Okay, but this bad news for the US dollar is potentially suggesting some US dollar weakness. Let's have a quick look at the H4. Yeah, it would just be interesting to see what happens at this level. You can see there's many buyers here. All right, so let's see what happens. Yeah, so that's the reason why, that bullish candle. Okay, good thinking, CJ. Move your stop loss to break even. I assume that may have taken you out there. Right, Travis Hawkins. The question is, what are your thoughts on yen pairs? Okay, so let's take a sort of overview of yen pairs, right? Let's take a look at the weekly and the daily. Okay, now I think this is an old alarm. So on the weekly, we are in this uptrend, and like with a lot of yen pairs, we have hit that weekly resistance level. Okay, and we'll look at another yen pair as well. Okay, so we've hit that resistance level, and then we are getting a bearish reaction, but these candles aren't super bearish. Look at the bottom wicks. Yeah, look at this wick. They're not super bearish, but some sellers have come into the market over the last couple of weeks. Right, and that, again, that's not me guessing. That's me reading the chart and telling you exactly what the chart is telling me. Right, now, if we look at the day chart now, I mean, that is a mess, right? But we are in a downtrend, okay? There is no ifs and buts about that, okay? We are in a downtrend stroke range. Yeah, we've got lower lows, lower highs. So we're in a downtrend stroke range. Okay, so how would I like to trade that? I would like for price to come up to the top of this range. We get a bearish reaction, and then we can sell the top of the range. Because we're at the weekly resistance level, we're in a downtrend, yeah, which I've just shown you, and we're at the top of a range. So that trade would make a lot of sense to me. Or alternatively, yeah, we start breaking these lows. Yeah, we come down, break these lows, get a retrace, and start selling after a break. Now, if we look, let's just look at Aussie dollar yen as well. Okay, this is, again, it's just become, like, if we go to the weekly chart, you know, and let's put in this level so you can clearly see it, right? Again, similar scenario. Weekly in an uptrend, okay, clearly, but hitting weekly resistance. Now, ever since hitting that weekly resistance, this is a very bearish candle, right? This is also quite a bearish wick. So there's definitely rejection here, okay? But will it, on the day chart, will that manifest into an actual trade? So let's look at the day chart. Now, this is quite scruffy because at this point, right, we were in a downtrend. Okay, lower lows, lower highs. But then price broke back up and now it's tested these highs again. So I'm not interested in keep buying into that weekly level. That's one thing I'm not interested. If it breaks it, right, and we get a weekly break, then okay, right? I may be interested in carrying on this yen weakness, which has been crazy weak for crazy long. But what I really want to see is this weekly level seems like it's, you know, a strong weekly level, and we end up getting something like this, right? And then we get a breakdown, break these lows, we get a bearish candle. I think we have room back down to these lows. All right, so yeah, it's all about that weekly level with yen pairs, okay, with the majority of yen pairs. So we need to keep an eye on that, guys. All right. And as long as that keeps holding, you know, I don't want to buy. All right. So I hope that helps, Travis. Skelt, I like US dollar, Canadian dollar. Buys or sells, Skelt? Well, and after the news, you know. Okay, so constantly rejecting on the H4 and daily. Okay, so I can tell you what you're looking at. Yeah, okay, so you're looking for sells, right? Now, this is a chart of contradictions, if you ask me, right? We was in this range. Okay, we were in this range. Okay, now we've broken out of this range. Yeah, we are getting higher highs. Okay, and we're clearly in an uptrend, right? This is where we're at. But at these highs, we have stopped making higher highs. And just look, yeah, as you say, Scouts, look at these wicks. Look at those wicks. Just, these are all sellers. Yeah, it's seller, 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 seller. And to give you an idea, look at the bottom wicks. They're not as large, right? So there is a lot of selling pressure here. So totally agree with it, but the problem is that we're still structurally in an uptrend. You know, we're getting higher lows, higher highs. So yeah, it's tricky for me to start selling that. If we look at H4, however, yeah, I mean, we have had a H4 breakdown, right? We have, yeah, we can clearly see here, right? We're getting lower highs, lower lows. Okay, so yeah, I get the trade, Scouts. Yeah, we could start looking for sells, and that news has just massively helped as well. I mean, look at this candle on the H4 that we're starting to see. So yeah, okay, yeah, potentially we could. This could be a potential target down here. I'd probably aim for this 37,000 level. But structurally, it's looking good on the H4. It's just a contradiction on the day chart that I don't like. So yeah, hope that helps, Scouts. Right, what else are we looking at? Hamed, you're always so insightful, Tom. Thanks again for sharing your expertise. Hamed, thank you very much. I will pay you later. And on that lovely positive message, Hamed, we will call it a day. We've run out of time, guys. But guys, if you've enjoyed the live stream, please don't forget to subscribe and smash the like button. Also, check out all the cool things we've got on at the moment, right? We've got our trading community, which you can join for free. We've got the VIP Trading Academy. We've also got the Beginner Masterclass. So if you're interested in any of that, please check it out in the video description. All right, guys, have a great trading day, and I'll see you tomorrow.